And we're back.
We are back.
So this should be the 23rd stream. Not sure if any of it went out before.
Well, this is the second time we've done this today.
Yeah, we just like doing it twice.
So we did a whole 30 minutes, went woohoo, it worked, and we did. So anyway, cutting that. If our feed cuts again, we will be back. So please bear with that in mind. It does happen, unfortunately. Today,
It happens a lot with us.
It does.
it does, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to you about clitoris and vaginal play. Introducing a part.
Sorry,
That was the most perverted laugh.
that is a proper pervy laugh.
Introducing a partner into E-Stim.
Yeah.
Black Friday. And our favourites. And then if you've got any questions, please do send us a message and we'll do our best to answer them.
I'm going to start with a message.
Okay.
We
Go on.
have had one in the chat that we thought we were doing, but
Yeah.
we weren't doing, but we're back so we can go over it again. Hi Joanne, could you make some kind of printed base for the flange or Mona to make the banana plugs waterproof and conductive gel, or perhaps grommets to fit over the banana sockets to keep them dry? Well, in our last stream, half an hour ago,
Yeah,
I ran over to my desk because
You made one earlier.
we've been
we
working
have
on one.
been working one. There is a prototype. I don't know if you can see it, but it features 2 pins and the spacing matches the backside of a Mona. So it will fit. It's work in progress at the moment.
Yeah.
We've got an idea and a design. We just want to make sure that we're happy with it 100% before we release anything. So yes, something like that is coming to basically keep any waterproof gel, electrogel, no,
I'm catching.
electrogel
Yeah.
off the bottom of
Yeah.
the thing. So yeah, we are working on that.
Yeah, we're doing our best. But there's only the 3 of us and it takes time. Unfortunately, we don't always have a lot
And-
of spare time.
We've missed him, but Roy Hat was in the room.
Hi.
Hi Roy Hat.
Bye, Roy Hat.
Bye Roy Hat. you
Sorry.
Roy Hat should be used to this.
You
with us,
should.
Yeah,
which is a bit sad.
it
Just-
is.
Yeah, but there you go.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
It is a shame. I
We
mean,
are still having IT issues and internet issues with our location, which is in the middle of nowhere in the Peak District.
yeah, with
Yeah, but there you go. If we ever miss a stream, we come back and do it again. We can
Yeah.
do it
Yeah.
now.
It's
We
good
just spent
practice.
half an hour talking to the void.
thinking
So-
we'd done so well.
Yeah.
It went so smoothly, but it didn't actually go out.
Yeah.
But we could still see the chat because people were waiting to watch it.
Yeah.
So we are back. So what are we going to go on to first then?
Okay, so clitoris vaginal play. Now,
Sorry. How childish and immature of me.
You mean normal?
Normal.
Yeah.
Very
normal of him. So you can go straight into insertables. So like the Mona or the
Large flow.
thank you. Great E-Stim Systems products and great insertables.
Yep.
So those are one way of going. Or you could go into these.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple with a sticky pad,
Yep.
basically. These are amazing little pieces of tech.
They're so underestimated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do need to be shaven down there because you get hot spots with the any hair that's trapped underneath it, and it does spoil the fun just a little bit. Don't you agree?
Yes.
You can, if you're a bit hairy down there and that's not your thing, you can put them on your inner thighs as well.
Yeah.
So anywhere where there's no hair or minimal hair.
Yeah. So fine hair's fine,
Yeah.
but anything thicker than that, try and place them.
It's the versatility of those that makes them useful.
Yeah. I mean, I love the fact that you can put one either side of your clit, and you feel it in your clit. You
It's
know,
great.
it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work where you first place them,
Just play
just
about.
move them a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Just that slight movement can make it feel completely different.
Yes.
So, you know, just the first time you place it, if it doesn't work, don't give up.
Just move them
Move it about
Yeah.
and have a play. And of course, you can use these with other things as well, which we will go on to in a minute. But like these. But I'll go on to those with our favourites in a minute.
So pads come in all different shapes and sizes.
They do.
Those are the one that Joanne just held up was 4 centimeters. You get
Yeah.
5 centimeters. You get round ones. You get long, thin ones.
Strip ones.
Yep. You also get booby ones.
You also get little tiny ones.
Yeah. Micro
Little
Yes,
micro
we-
ones.
E-Stim systems.
So
Micro.
yeah, again, it does depend on the area and how intense you want it to be. The smaller, the more intense.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, he's in funny sound mode.
Yeah,
Tom.
he is.
I'm just going to check that we're actually streaming for a change.
Oh yes, please do.
We are
Yay!
actually streaming for a change.
Wow.
Thanks
And
for that.
I mean that because it is unusual.
You know, we just
But
talk
yeah,
to
the
ourselves.
last half hour went absolutely smoothly.
Well,
we
we
didn't
thought-
have any internet outages.
We thought
except-
it did.
Well, yeah, it went smoothly from our side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good practice.
Well, the next one I want to talk to you about is introducing a partner to E-Stim. Now, we've been approached by loads of people saying they want to introduce their partner, but they won't go near it because it's electricity and they're terrified it's going to hurt. I mean, we've heard of horror stories where somebody's tried to introduce somebody else and they've literally just turned the box all the way up because they've never played with it themselves before.
That's the worst thing you can
Roy
do.
at the back.
Hi,
Yes,
Roy.
you are. Your studio's not fallen down yet.
Shh, don't say.
Yeah, don't really
There's
jinx
hope for
it.
that happening next weekend, but we'll come on to that in a minute.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll get there
Yeah.
eventually.
So, welcome back, or
Yeah.
welcome.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you for hanging around.
Yeah. He's used to it with us.
He is.
He
You're a
is,
nightmare.
but we do appreciate the fact that
Yeah.
you actually did hang around
Thank you,
after
Roy.
us spending half an hour of talking to no one.
Yep. So, what were we talking about before I
So-
rudely interrupted you?
Introducing a partner to E-Stim.
Hooray! More the merrier.
Okay, so if they've never used E-Stim before, show them you using it. Let them
Yeah.
watch you,
That's a good icebreaker.
you know?
Yeah.
Because if they see you enjoying it and not sort of all of a sudden you're writhing around in agony, then they're more likely to actually think about playing themselves.
Yeah.
When they're ready to play themselves, help set them up with whatever they need, give them control of the box.
That's the most critical.
Teach them how to use the basic
Yeah.
ones first. Just a basic setup.
Keep
Just
it simple.
Pulse. Yeah.
keep it simple, pulse. Show them how the controls work for up and down, obviously, and to turn it off before they remove anything,
And just let them.
because it can get a little bit
Yeah.
painful if you
They'll
try.
only do that once.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
and
do.
You want to encourage them to play, not discourage. So give them a little bit of a lesson on it, and then let them control it.
Let them have some fun. Just let them play about with it.
Yeah.
Um.
I mean, they also don't expect them, or don't let them expect all of a sudden they're going to have a mind-blowing orgasm straight away,
Yeah.
because they're going to be nervous, a little bit trepid about it, so they're not going to. Not the first session anyway, I don't think.
Yeah, it's all expectation management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just getting used to the feel of it, playing with it, finding out it's actually pleasurable. Yes, it can be painful if you want it to be,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have to be. A lot of people use it to play for pleasure, not for pain.
Yeah.
So depending on which way you want to go, you can enjoy the pain part of it, or you can enjoy the pleasure part of it.
Yeah.
Or you can have it so you just get a slight tingle, and show them that. Let them see that, and hopefully that'll encourage them to actually try something a little bit more and
Yeah.
play a bit more, and then they will get to the point where hopefully they will enjoy it more, and you'll be fighting them for the control box.
Yeah.
It's keep it simple, keep it basic. Your first session with someone that's new to E-Stim is all about overcoming fear
Yeah.
and building confidence in the kit and their
Yeah.
abilities to control it. So don't rush, don't expect too much from a first session, and don't pressure them either. It needs to be at their pace
Yeah.
and what they want to do. And if they get cold feet halfway through and they want to stop, let them stop.
Oh yeah.
If you
take it at their own pace.
Yeah, if you try and force or cajole them into doing more, then you turn them off completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're not going to want to
No.
try
It is
again.
an amazing, well, as everyone knows, it's an
Yeah.
amazing way to get off.
Yeah.
But it sometimes takes a bit of getting used to and mentally training, as it were.
And what works best for you? I
Yeah,
mean,
but
everybody's different.
You're never going to come from it if you're scared.
No.
Well, some people will. But as a newbie, you need to realise that it's not going to kill you. It's not going to hurt unless you want it to hurt, and that's the main lesson, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a good article on Joanne's site covering this exact subject and going into it in a lot more detail.
Yeah.
That's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah.
Or
So
show it to your partner.
show it to the partner that you want to introduce. Let them read through it.
Yeah.
But for me, the biggest one is the control of the box.
Absolutely.
So that, I knew that I could turn it off when I wanted to, or turn it up if I wanted to, or down.
Yeah.
So just having that made a big difference for me when it came to playing with E-Stim.
If you've had problems introducing a partner to E-Stim, put some in the comments down below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us something to read. And if you've got questions about it, put them in the comments down below, and we'll answer them next week. Or a week
Or
after.
send us a message.
Yeah, send us a message. Yeah. This whole stream is about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about the people out there tuning in to watch three Muppets. Yeah, this is like the Muppet
Quite
Show.
literally, Muppets.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Haven't got a hand up my back though.
we know a little bit about this stuff, and none of us would consider ourselves an expert, but we use the stuff.
Yeah.
We've got a bit of experience with it now, and we're happy to give our opinion on stuff. So if you've got questions, ask away.
Yeah.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Because it gets hard for us to imagine what you want to know. It'd be great if you could give us some feedback as to what you want us to show or answer. Yeah?
Yeah.
Happy with that. So yeah,
Definitely.
check out the article on Joanne's website about that. So what's next on your hand scribbled list?
Next one is...
Sounds like me to the my hand scribbled list.
Yeah, your writing's abysmal.
Yeah.
Even you can't read your own writing.
Nope.
Nobody can read his
With
writing.
your glasses or off.
Nope. Nope. It's probably what made me need glasses.
So I wanted to talk to you about Black Friday. No, not about us having a Black Friday sale, about other providers having a Black Friday sale. Now, we know that one has already announced their Black Friday sale.
Electrostim.
Electrostim.
That was a cough.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, they
So-
announced it on Twitter.
They have
Yeah, they announced it a good week ago,
So
didn't
they've
they?
announced the date for their... but we do know that some others may be planning a Black Friday sale.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what we'll do is, as soon as we find out, we will broadcast it and let everyone know.
Yep.
So we'll put it on our X.
Twitter.
Twitter.
Twatter.
Sorry, X.
Twatter. Run by the muskrat. Yeah, who actually does our satellite dish, so that explains
Yeah.
a lot.
Ah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That does explain
So
a
yeah,
lot.
X, Discord, and our website.
Yeah. So we'll let you know as soon as we find out, because it is the perfect opportunity if you want to upgrade or buy kit.
Yeah,
Especially for the
yourself.
expensive stuff.
definitely.
You save money where you can.
Especially.
This day and age.
Yeah.
Black Friday, is it Cyber Monday?
Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
Grab
Yeah,
some Christmas
so-
presents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send me a Christmas present. There you go.
Dream on.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, Black Friday's coming. It's coming fast.
It's coming very fast.
It is.
We have our ears to the ground, and as soon as we hear some stuff, we'll let everyone know.
Yeah.
We tend to post affiliate links when we do announce stuff like that, but we label them as such. And for anyone that is unaware, an affiliate link is basically a link that you follow. And if you make a purchase, we get a little tiny commission. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It just comes out of that company's profits, and they treat it as advertising.
Yeah.
But we always label affiliate links as such. If you don't want to use the affiliate link, just there'll be a little code on the end of the actual link. Cut that off and just paste
Takes
it
you to
in
the
normal
website. Yeah.
Yeah.
But using our affiliate links does help us. Helps us buy fire extinguishers,
Hard
cable
hats.
ties, hard hats, you know,
Sellotape.
Sellotape.
gaffer tape, and it keeps us in coffee. Which is
Yeah.
good. And we like coffee, especially
Yeah.
now it's getting colder.
Yeah, we definitely need that. So, but as I said, it's up to you
Yeah.
whether you use them or not. But we do tell you when it's an affiliate link.
Yeah.
I like the next thing on your list.
I bet you do,
I do.
because the next thing on my list is our favourites.
Now I might know what they are.
So not so much his favourites.
Our
Might do that next
favourites.
That'll be next
Stunt
week,
Cock's
I think.
favourites.
Yeah,
Cock's favourites. Yeah.
and it won't be the bull
Bring-
stretcher
you-
crusher.
No, it won't. They always bring me in for the happy ending. Yeah.
Still
So,
gives him the
which is your
heebie-jeebies.
favourite thing?
So I really like the Mona.
Yep.
And I really like the large flow.
Now, you may notice that these guys have got yellow necks. This is not how you get it when you buy one from E-Stim Systems. These are our take on adding extra.
Texture.
It just adds an extra bit of fun for us, and we quite like that, don't we?
We do.
But again, so if you want it, you can buy the next, but you don't have to. You can stick with the E-Stim Systems one. It's completely up to you how you enjoy playing, but that's how we like playing, and it makes it a lot more fun.
Gives you a
Roy,
bit.
Roy Arts just posted a comment, which is wife loves control it gives her. Took a number of months for her to get happy with playing with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can completely
Yeah.
understand that.
It can take time, but it's worth sticking with.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
it.
it's nice to know your wife plays as well, which is good.
Yeah, but it's also nice to know that you gave her the time that she needed to get confident enough to do that. You know, because a lot of guys might get impatient.
Yeah. Demetrius has also put a comment on. He got my order yesterday. It was the order for County Donegal Island, if you remember.
Oh, yeah.
Had to play customs. I don't mind. Great minds, waterproof in the plug. Yeah, customs is basically, we've been a nation of idiots. With
Yeah,
Brexit.
we have.
We have seriously cut our own throats. We didn't vote Brexit. None
No.
of us did. But the majority, and I won't say vast majority because it was a very slim majority, did. And it's just screwed everybody out.
It's made it very difficult, and unfortunately, customs fees is part of the package.
If you're ordering from within the EU, order from our eBay shop.
Yes.
If you order through eBay, they collect your own country's VAT and pay it to your government. But what it means is you don't get custom fees. It will just sail through under what's called the Internet One-Stop Shop system.
Yeah, and you should get it a bit quicker.
Which you should get it quicker, yeah. So if you're ordering from Europe or the EU, order on eBay.
Yeah,
Top
use
tip for you
eBay.
there.
It may look like the price is a little bit more, but that's because you're paying for the customs up
You're
front.
paying for your VAT, but you don't pay your custom clearance fee as well,
Yeah.
so it saves you money.
So it is cheaper, but again, you might get it a bit quicker because it's not having to go through the customs system.
Yeah.
It should be able to skip that.
And I don't know when Demetrius joined us again, but your comment about making a waterproof cover for the Mona, we're on it. We have a prototype, well, half a prototype. The back half's quite easy. To go with the spacing to actually, if I can fit this now, to show you.
You need to put your glasses on.
No.
You're on.
So that's it in. It'll have a cover and cables obviously come in that. But the idea is a lip comes up around the side and gives you a nice seal to keep any fluids out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're on it. No idea when it's going to be ready because you're dealing with just the three of us. None of us are into product design. You know, I'm an ex-squaddy. I don't know what you do, and I don't know what you do, but I certainly an amateur at most things.
It's something we've been playing with for a long time now.
Yeah.
So
We might have to bump it up the priority list.
It's finding time to do a lot of the things, which is the problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's us back on track. What are you on about now?
Our favourites.
Yep.
And as I said, this is our favourite.
No particular order.
No particular order. Now, you've actually enjoyed this one, haven't you?
I have.
I've not played with this
I like
one.
to use it as an egg. I think
Now,
that's
it's a
good.
Kegel trainer, so you've got the metal pads either side, and it's lightweight. So do you find it easy to walk around with?
Yes, it's a lot more lightweight.
Yeah, so it's not going to fall out. And I believe that if you can have one side working, so you can plug it in, set up one side.
You can use that with something else, like
like a pad
Oh,
or.
I'm getting there as well.
Yeah.
I just got all excited when you
It
do all this
does.
sort of
It's
stuff.
like.
Yeah, so if you only have one, you can have it on your G spot and then sync it up with a pad and sort of play around with it. You know, pads work brilliantly when paired with other things.
It doesn't have to be another pad.
Yeah, two pads work brilliantly, but you can sort of add it with one of these, one of our monopole clamps.
One of my favourites is the bit of pill and a pad.
Yeah.
Or bit of pill and the little shield.
So we always have pads in our
You can
play
never
box,
have too many pads.
because they just make it more fun to play around.
I just think they're so underestimated.
Yeah.
I do. I just.
Well, it's such a simple piece of tech, but they work brilliantly.
It's really effective.
And if you've got a problem with the glue on one manufacturer's type of pads, try a different one.
Yes.
because a lot of the time they use different types of glue.
Yeah, I mean, I can be quite sensitive, but even I found one that doesn't
ones we
irritate
do get
me.
on you, don't they?
Yeah, because
But
we was
yeah,
a bit worried
if
about
you're
that.
finding you're using them and you're getting a rash or
Yeah,
something,
just try a different manufacturer.
It's probably the component.
Yeah, it's the glue.
Yeah.
The glue.
Yeah.
So try a different manufacturer, and when you find one that works, stick with them.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, this guy works brilliantly on the clip.
It does.
You've got you and your silly glass.
He's like,
It's bringing back memories.
he's all hyper
Yeah.
now.
So, as I said, you've got the monopole rubber, and then you've got the clamp on the other side with some teeth.
It's
So
nice on your pussy
it
lips
holds
as
on
well.
nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that forms the basis of that spreader, doesn't it?
Also got our bipolar clamps. So again, these work brilliantly on the nipples, or on the clit or pussy lips.
Or a foreskin if you've got a long foreskin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you like to use them like that,
That
don't
can
you?
be quite tingly.
Yeah.
So again, it's sort of, if you've got something like that, just play around with
Just-
where you use it.
I mean, we might love something, you might hate it, so just play about with it. Everybody,
Yeah.
but it's
The
different.
key to getting the most out of E-Stim is experimentation.
Yeah. What works for
Yeah,
you?
you think, how would I like that?
Everyone is
And you
different.
do it and you like it, so
Everyone is different.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of our products come from when we've been playing with stuff and we're like, that doesn't quite work for us.
yeah. But I know
So
what would.
We
and-
like, oh, that might work better. And we play around and
Yeah.
work out what is going to work.
Yeah,
Now, I know you like this one.
I do. It's one of my favourites.
That's
Well, I asked
Stop
Joanne.
with the laughter.
That's
I
pretty
asked
cool,
Joanne to make me a click road, basically. So
Yeah.
this is what she came up with.
And
And
this
it's
is
very
great.
effective.
Yeah. It's small enough that you can wear it comfortably and walk around with.
You can even go around Asda or
right. Demetrius is asking for our eBay link. So while you're chatting about that,
We'll
okay.
send it over.
I'm going to go find it and put it into the chat.
Okay.
Don't forget your glasses are on your head.
I know. I keep losing them.
He keeps forgetting he's left
He'll
them on his head.
he'll
is the
say,
problem.
"Where's my glasses?" I'm like,
You're on your head.
"On
you
your
nugget.
head."
Yeah. Or in front of his face, but he
Yeah.
hasn't realised. But yeah, so this works brilliantly.
Yeah.
Insert into the pussy, and then this bit on either side of your clit, and they feel great.
And it feels good, and it's nice and comfortable to wear as well. 'Cause there's
Yeah.
nothing worse than having something inserted and you're like, "Oh, it hurts."
Now
So-
we both love the bitter pill.
Yes.
One anal loop, one vaginal loop.
And they are labelled, so you won't get them mixed up.
Yeah, so we have got a big V and a big A to make it easier for you, because you really don't want to get them
Even when
mixed
you've
up.
washed them, it just gives you that bit of extra peace of mind that
Yeah, definitely. It's just not worth the risk
No,
of
it
mixing
isn't.
them up. So those work brilliantly. Again, you can wear them with panties on and move around with it, or just while you're playing.
or you can take it to the cinema and have a bit of extra fun.
Apparently.
Stunk's cock smiling at the
I think
moment.
somebody's remembering a play session she had at the cinema wearing this.
So is Stunkcock.
Oh yeah.
Well, he was wearing it.
No, I wasn't wearing it.
No, he was
I had the
control.
box.
And we do like to play with medical kit as
This
well.
is one of Stunkcock's favourite things to
I was
use on
about to
me.
say, yeah, Stuntcock loves this one, but he doesn't use it on himself. Needless to say, this is what he uses on Silvar.
It's quite an easy one to insert as well.
Yeah, it's
It's really
beautifully
nice.
made- yeah, beautifully made speculum from E-Stim Systems. And I believe because there's so much contact area, it's a nice smooth
It's a nice smooth one, and if you don't want to use it as just use it as a normal
speculum.
speculum. It's nicely made.
Yeah. And to be fair, it feels just as cold as the ones I remember at the doctor's
Oh yes,
when it comes to that time of checkup.
I'm saying nothing.
Yeah, of course you won't.
he's just remembering it.
So that's the link to the eBay shop just posted in the chat for Demetrius. We've not got everything on there because eBay can be a little bit fickle about
Yes, we have-
naughty stuff.
Yeah.
But if there's something you're interested in and it isn't on there, let us know and we'll get it loaded on for you. But most of our stuff's on there now.
Okay.
Did I miss a speculum?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you missed the speculum.
That's one of my favourites.
it is.
I think he was more upset when I said we were going to talk about our favourites and the clothes were staying on.
I know.
I meant it is YouTube.
Need to
get
keep.
X Hamster live stream channel.
Wishful thinking.
Less of the 70s cheesy porno music
Oh, I
as
don't know.
well.
You can nothing wrong with 70s cheesy porno.
Yeah, showing your age
I
now.
know. Yeah. Yep. So what are you on next then?
So we're on to the breast pads.
Again, are very
We're back.
effective.
We love this, don't we?
We do.
You get 2 sets. We sell them as 2 sets. So in each set,
One for each boob.
well,
One
two
pair.
Yeah.
for each boob.
Yeah.
So you get a pair. So one for either. Hang on, I'm going to cough.
He's always like this.
Very mature.
Yeah, very immature.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so you've got one to go on each side of the breast.
Or you can just use 1 or 2. It's
Yeah.
completely up.
They don't have to go on the breast. They can go on other body parts, so on
Yeah.
the thighs. The beauty is they're nice big pads,
So they're nice
They're
and
nice
smooth.
and smooth. Yeah.
nice and smooth, and they can go anywhere.
Yeah.
If you are playing above the waist, you need to know your kit.
Yeah.
Do look. You can't do too much research. If you're not.
Isolated channels
Yeah.
is the biggest one.
Yeah.
If you don't have kit that's isolated channels, then 1 control box per breast.
nipple, yeah.
Just to be safe. You can't be too safe with this.
No, it's right, yeah.
Because if you use the same control box, it's not isolated channels, it will go the shortest route, and you don't want anything like that going through your
No,
arm.
we don't want anybody getting hurt.
No.
So,
I think-
Always use quality kit
yes.
as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust any of those cheap Chinese boxes anywhere near a nipple. But
No.
that's just me.
Yeah.
Know your kit. That's the.
Definitely.
That's the
Do your own
number one lesson,
work.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of manufacturers will tell you if it's isolated channels or not.
Yeah.
As someone said, be wary of any of the cheap knockoffs.
Yeah.
With what they say, take it with a pinch of salt a little bit, but know what you're doing, know the kit you've got, and play safe is the biggest thing with E-Stim.
Yeah. And if you're unsure, then ask
Definitely.
us and we'll try and find
Yeah.
out for you.
And the next section is going to be really quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, I do have one question that somebody asked.
Okay.
Somebody commented, why do I wear one glove?
Michael Jackson.
No.
I knew he'd say that.
Golfing.
Part
Golfing.
of my issues are I have carpal tunnel. And this is actually a wrist support.
Bowling brace.
Well,
No, it's a
if
wrist
I could
support.
actually cope
Bowl.
with, yeah, I
Yes.
could
Yeah,
lift a
it's
bowling ball.
not a glove, it's a medical brace.
Yeah, so
It
it just
helps,
helps support.
To make her electrodes
It's-
and
Too much wanking in your young years. That's what it is.
no, it.
Repetitive strain injury.
Are you gonna hit him or can I hit him?
Somebody hit me, I love it. No, not the snips. Not the snips. Not on camera, anyway.
Trim your beard off
Yeah.
it even
So,
more.
is that our only question?
That was our only question, but
Right.
we do have one other thing that I'm going to let
Well,
you
no,
talk about.
On questions. If you've got any questions,
Yeah.
let us know.
Yes.
This stream is for you, the viewers. We're sat here looking like complete muppets every week, and it'd be great to actually sit here acting like complete muppets, answering questions that you want answering. We're not experts. We use the kit ourselves.
We're 3
E-Stimmers,
kinksters.
but we know quite a bit of kit. So if you've got any questions, ask it, and we'll
Yeah.
give you our opinion.
And there's never a silly question.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
mean,
there's no such thing.
if we can help, we will love to try and help.
Yeah, or we can point you in the right direction
Yeah.
for an answer. We can do that. Yeah, so in the comments below, Twitter, email, Discord, fire your questions to us and we'll get to them. And this is really silly me saying this because I'm on my own next week. These
Yeah.
two are going gallivanting and leaving me to it.
Family
Stuff.
Stuff.
family stuff
Family
that
stuff,
we
right.
sort of, it's coming up to that time of year where family stuff comes in.
Yep.
So unfortunately, Stumpcock is going to be on his own next week.
That is unfortunate
And-
for you lot.
We both think it'll be a great opportunity for him to talk about male stimming,
Yeah.
Yeah.
about what different things work
And
best.
it's a perfect
for him.
opportunity for me to talk about these two behind the back.
Oh, we'll be
So if you've
watching
got
it
your questions,
later.
Get your questions in.
We will be watching it
We'll
later.
watch it later, and
Yeah.
if he's really naughty, we might tie him up.
Promises.
Oh.
What, tie you up and get the fucking machine out?
No. No.
Oh, yeah,
No.
you'd be
Not going
punishing.
that.
You'd be
So
punishment,
yeah,
not fun.
next week it's going to be me. which means it's going to run smoothly. No, it means I'm probably going to set fire to something.
Oh, God.
These two are going to be coming.
Don't worry, we'll be back the week after.
Yeah.
Just put the fire out. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah. One other thing is our competition.
Ooh.
Oh no! Quickly, question from Roy.
Ooh, hi.
What power box would you recommend for beginners that's easy to control? Now that is a loaded question.
Yeah,
If I heard
there's
one.
so many.
I'm going to answer this one because
Go
I'm
on.
a bit of a geek.
Yeah, you like to.
There are loads of options out there. Everyone will recommend the Coyote to you. Coyote's a decent box. Everyone's waiting for the version 3 to be released. I don't recommend it for beginners though because it's got too many options. The app is very complicated. Great box, does wonderful things, but as a beginner, I think you can go around in circles and chase the HFO forever. If I was to recommend one box, it would be the Electro Pebble. And I can justify that for a number of reasons.
Yep.
There are cheaper boxes available. A lot of those only have one channel. One channel is nice. You'll get bored of it and you'll want to. So the Electro Pebble has two control boxes. Two channels. They're not isolated, so it's not good for one channel each nip. But having them joined within the box gives you basically a built-in tri-phase cable, and it gives you lots of flexibility that way. Very easy to control. It's got lots of power. I like the fact it's got a 9-volt battery because when that starts going down, you can just swap the battery and carry on. Whereas if you're using something with a lithium-ion battery, when the battery goes down, you've got to stop.
Yeah.
It's got some nice inbuilt controls. It's got a microphone as well. It doesn't have a line in for audio stuff, but it will allow it to listen to music or whatever.
Yeah, or spanking sessions.
I was going to say, spanking is great because you can set the microphone sensitivity and wire someone up, and as you're spanking them, they're getting the impact, but the noise is giving them that extra bit of zing where they need it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Electro Pebble is a nice mid-range box. It's not the cheapest, it's not the most complicated.
It's in the middle.
It's the one that's in her bedside drawer. That's her chosen box.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would go with
it's just so easy to
it's
use.
a nice little box as well.
So
isn't
easy
it?
to
It's not
use.
huge, so it's not really cumbersome either.
Yeah. Our chat has been really, really weird. Dimitri's cool from commented last week.
So it was you that asked about the glove.
It was.
I couldn't remember who it was that asked
Guilty
about
as
the box.
charged. So there you go. It's
Now you know.
Now you know. It's golfing, bowling, and whatever it is. Medical. Last weekend. So that's it. Competition.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That's what I was going to say before you rudely butted in.
I always do that.
Yeah.
Me and my butt.
So I want to remind you about the competition for one of these guys, as well as a lot of our
Classic
some
range.
of our classic electrodes.
Mm-hmm.
Go on then.
What?
When does it expire?
Oh, December sometime. I think it's
the 12th.
it's a Wednesday. I think it's the 12th.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
I can't remember the date.
That gives us a chance to get in touch with the winner and get it off to him. So hopefully it arrives by Christmas. Now there's a couple of stipulations. Got to be over 18, obviously. You receiving one of these in the post needs to be legal in your country.
Yeah.
And you need to be willing to cover any custom fees. We will cover the shipping charges and obviously the box and 3 of our electrodes, but you need to cover anything if it's flagged up by customs. If you're happy with that, there's a link in the description for this video. Get over there, enter, it costs you nothing, and you can enter every day. So go back and there's a little option to create another little entry and that'll increase your chances of winning.
Yeah.
So it's a no-brainer really. Each year at Christmas we tend to do a giveaway.
Just to thank you, really.
And this time the Mark II A box,
which is a really nice box.
Which is a really nice box. We've got one that we play with.
Yeah.
Which is why we decided, looking through all our stuff, we'll go with an A box because it's going to make someone a nice tidy Christmas present.
Yeah, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, hopefully somebody will really enjoy it.
So I think
that's
us.
it.
Yeah.
Second time lucky.
It looks like it's worked.
Don't say
because we thought that last time.
Yeah, we were
like 30 minutes. We're like, wait, it's worked.
And then we checked YouTube and went, no.
There was nothing there.
No, nothing there.
So hopefully, because I don't think my throat can take another.
No.
We're getting better. I'd like to say thank you to everyone that bore with us today and
Yes.
tuned in.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank
for
you
that. We
so
do
much.
appreciate
It's a
that.
lot more fun than us just shouting into the void, which we did
Yeah.
quite a lot.
Yeah.
And as I said earlier, this is for you.
Yeah.
These streams go out to try and answer people's questions and raise awareness of E-Stim,
Yeah.
which is fantastic.
So, any super complicated questions for next week, please?
No,
Yeah.
we need yes
And
or no
we'll be
answers.
checking he's behaved himself as well.
Oh
No
no, because
chance.
my brain still frazzles in front of the camera, which is why I get you to do
Yeah.
the fact.
I'm
Yeah,
the
he's
Gobby
off
So-
fat guy.
one. I'm the Gobby one.
Well, anyway, tune in next week to view Stunt Cop behind the camera
Yeah.
on his own.
Quick question.
Go
From
on.
Demetrius, is the A-box better than a Pebble? Depends on how you want to use it. If you're looking
If you're
to do
looking
an
for-
audio stim, yes,
Yes.
because it is an audio box.
Yeah.
But as a general control box, I would go with the Pebble because it's got more features.
Yeah,
And it's so
definitely.
easy to
The
use.
inbuilt routines are fantastic, and it's got 2 channels. That's only got 1.
Yeah.
And it is, anyone that's been doing E-Stim for any length of time will realise that having more than 1 channel is a definite bonus.
It's a
course,
lifesaver.
You can do it on 2 different people, or it gives you 4
Much-
electrodes you can play
Yeah.
with.
Just gives you so much more
Yeah,
options.
just makes
Yeah.
it more fun.
Yeah. So yeah, I would go with the Pebble over the A-box.
Definitely.
But
Definitely.
that's the one we're sending out
Yeah.
as a prize. We did the Pebble last year.
Yeah, so we don't want to spice it.
We may do it again next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
So I think that is us.
I think it's
Yeah.
us.
You got
Thank
the
you
live
again.
chat working
Thank
now.
you so much for staying with
Hey,
us.
Demetrius has said, I'm going to put this up on the screen. There you go. Thanks Stuntcock, Joanna and Sabah.
It's been our pleasure. And
been our
thank
pleasure
you
as
for sticking
always.
with us
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, and keep the questions coming.
Yeah,
But
please.
really easy ones for next week.
No, make it really
Complicated
complicated and hard.
Easy.
Yeah, and sort of the one thing he won't tell you that he enjoys playing with is the ball stretcher crusher.
Oh, you cow. Right, well, I'm going to
I'm
have to
saying nothing.
get one of those and talk about that then, shall I?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. I've just been stitched up live on the So, on that high note, I think that's us for
Yeah,
this week. Thank you
so-
very much.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
We will.
And
I'll
he'll see you next
weekend.
week.
Yeah.
To answer all them easy questions. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.